This is a message from your angels today. It's important. They want you to hear this clearly. Someone connected to you is feeling something intense right now. It's deep, and it's pulling them in two directions. This person is at a crossroads, battling their heart and mind. Right now, their mind is winning. You might be wondering why they've been distant. Why haven't they reached out? Why does it feel like their energy is here, but also not? The answer lies in the conflict they're feeling inside. They want to follow their heart, but someone close to them is advising them to be logical. This advice is keeping them stuck. It's like they're being pulled back every time they try to move forward. When they think logically, their heart speaks louder. When they follow their heart, their mind protests. It's a constant back and forth. They are seeking clarity. They want a sign. They want to know the right path forward. This isn't just a surface-level question for them. They're wondering about the purpose of your connection. They're trying to understand why they feel so strongly about you. Why you're always on their mind day and night. At night, it's even harder for them to avoid these thoughts. Their mind races. They can't sleep. They think about you and the bond you share. During the day, they distract themselves with work or other things. But at night, their true feelings surface. This is when they feel your energy the most. Even if they try to block thoughts of you, it doesn't work. Your connection is strong, unbreakable. It reaches into their subconscious. You might feel this too. Dreams, sudden thoughts, or a deep, heavy energy. It's not just you. They're sending this energy to you. They're restless. They're nervous. And they sense that you are too. This person feels like they've lost control of their emotions. They want to analyze everything logically. But they're struggling because the heart is louder than the mind. You might notice that they're pulling away. Their actions might feel cold. But it's not because they don't care. It's because they care too much. They're surprised by how you've responded to this distance. You're not acting the way they expected. And it's making them think even more about you. If they could be honest with you, they'd tell you they don't know what to expect from you anymore. Their past expectations are fading. They're seeing you differently now. This connection is intense for them. It's not just about emotions. It's about something deeper. They feel like you see right through them, like you understand them in a way no one else does. It's both comforting and terrifying for them. You are a mirror for them. You reflect their best and their worst. And that's not something they've experienced before. They're not sure how to handle this. Sometimes they want to run. Sometimes they want to be closer to you. Right now, they're choosing to step back, not because they don't care, but because they need to process everything. They're seeking advice from someone they trust, someone they feel will give them clarity, someone who seems removed from the emotions of it all. They want objectivity, something they feel they can't find within themselves right now. But even with that advice, even with the logical perspective, they can't stop thinking about you. No matter how much they try to analyze it, the pull toward you remains. They're losing sleep over this. Their mind is racing, filled with thoughts of you. Questions about what this connection truly means. They're trying to piece together the puzzle, but it's not easy. They think about what you mean to them, how you've changed their life, their perspective, their understanding of love. This connection is unlike anything they've ever known. And it's not just about love. It's about purpose. They're starting to wonder if this bond has a deeper meaning, something beyond the surface. You might feel confused by their actions. One moment, it feels like they're pulling you closer. You can sense their energy, their thoughts, their emotions reaching out to you. But then, just as quickly, it feels like they're pushing you away. Their actions seem cold, distant, as if they're trying to create space. This back and forth is not a reflection of how they feel about you. It's a reflection of how torn they are inside. They're struggling to find balance between their heart and their mind. Their heart knows the truth. It knows the connection you share is real, profound, and life-changing. But their mind is filled with doubts, fears, and questions. They're afraid of making the wrong choice, afraid of what this connection might require of them. And so, they oscillate between wanting to give in completely and holding themselves back. No matter how far they try to distance themselves, your energy still reaches them. Even in the silence, they feel you. Even when they try to focus on other things, thoughts of you slip through. The bond you share is unbreakable. It's not tied to words, actions, or physical presence. It exists on a deeper level, a soul level. And that's why it's so powerful. It's not something they can ignore, no matter how much they try. You might feel their energy too. A sudden wave of emotion, a memory that comes out of nowhere, a dream that feels too real. These are signs of your connection. They're thinking of you, and that energy is reaching you. Even in moments of silence, the bond remains. It's a thread that ties your souls together, no matter the distance, no matter the time. This connection is not just about love. It's about transformation. It's about helping each other grow, even when it's challenging. They're beginning to realize that this connection is here to teach them something they can't learn on their own. It's forcing them to confront their fears, to look at their insecurities, to face their shadow. And that's not easy for them. It's uncomfortable, even painful at times. But deep down, they know it's necessary. They know they can't run from this connection. Even if they try, it always pulls them back. It's not something they can walk away from. It's a part of them now. You might feel their hesitation, their uncertainty. It's not because they don't care. It's because they care so much. They don't know how to handle it. They're trying to find a way to move forward that feels right, but they're still figuring out what that looks like. They don't have all the answers yet, but they're searching. You might feel frustrated by their silence or their distance. You might wonder why they can't just open up, why they can't just trust what they feel. But the truth is, they're doing the best they can. They're navigating emotions they've never experienced before. They're trying to make sense of something that defies logic. This connection is pushing them to grow, to step into a version of themselves that's more aligned, more authentic, more whole. But growth takes time. You might feel the weight of their journey, because this isn't just their journey, it's yours too. You're connected, and what they feel, you feel. This is why the bond is so powerful. It's not just about two people. It's about two souls, intertwined, moving through life together. Even in moments of silence, the connection is working. It's teaching you both. It's guiding you both toward healing, understanding, and love. The angels want you to trust in this process, even when it feels uncertain, even when it feels slow. Trust that everything is unfolding as it should. This connection is not over. It's evolving. It's growing into something greater than you can imagine. They're learning to trust their heart, to let go of fear, to embrace vulnerability, to believe in the love they feel for you. And you're learning too. You're learning to be patient, to trust the divine timing, to hold space for their journey. This is not the end. It's a new beginning. A beginning filled with growth, healing, and transformation. If this resonates with you, take a moment to reflect. Feel their energy, their love, their growth, and write in the comments, "Our love will be reborn." Let that be your affirmation, your reminder that this connection is eternal. No matter the distance, no matter the silence, you are connected. This bond is unshakable. So trust in the journey, trust in the process, and trust that you are exactly where you're meant to be. This connection is making them confront parts of themselves they'd rather avoid, parts they've hidden from others and even from themselves. It's not easy for them to face these things, but being connected to you forces them to look deeper, to see what's been buried. They see you as someone who knows their soul, someone who feels like home. But that level of understanding is overwhelming for them. It's not something they've experienced before, and it stirs up emotions they don't always know how to handle. They know they can't hide from you. No matter how much they try, your connection brings everything to the surface. Their wounds, their fears, and their insecurities are all exposed in your presence. It's not just about love for them. It's about something much deeper. This connection is pushing them toward growth. It's showing them the parts of themselves that need healing. They're realizing that this connection is teaching them lessons they didn't know they needed. Lessons about vulnerability, about letting go of control, about honesty and trust. These are things they've struggled with in the past, but with you, they can't avoid them anymore. Your connection is a mirror. It reflects their true self back to them, the parts they're proud of and the parts they wish they could hide. And because of this, being close to you can feel intense. It's not because they don't want to be near you. It's because being with you makes them feel everything so much more deeply. That's both beautiful and terrifying for them. They've never felt so seen before. It's as if you can read their mind, their heart, their soul. You understand them in a way no one else has. But that understanding comes with a weight. It means they have to be honest, not just with you, but with themselves. And that's something they're still learning how to do. They're realizing that this connection isn't here to break them. It's here to build them, to help them grow into the person they're meant to be. But growth isn't easy. It's uncomfortable, and it requires them to face things they've been avoiding for years. There's a part of them that wants to run, to escape the intensity of this connection and go back to what feels familiar. But they know that running won't solve anything. No matter where they go, this connection follows them. It's a bond that can't be broken. Even in silence, even in distance, they feel it. They feel you. And that's why they're trying so hard to understand it, to figure out what it means, why it's here, and what they're supposed to do with it. They're learning that love isn't just about the good moments. It's about showing up, even when it's hard. It's about being honest, even when it's uncomfortable. And it's about being vulnerable, even when it feels like the scariest thing in the world. This connection is teaching them to open their heart, to trust in something bigger than themselves, to believe in the kind of love that doesn't just happen, it transforms. But transformation takes time. It's not something that happens overnight. They're in the middle of that process right now. And it's messy, it's challenging, but it's necessary. You might feel their hesitation, their back and forth energy. One moment, they seem so close. The next, they pull away. It's not because they don't care. It's because they care so much. They don't know how to handle it yet. They're trying to figure out how to navigate this without losing themselves. Your connection isn't like anything they've experienced before. It's not just a relationship. It's a journey of growth, of healing, and of awakening. And they're walking that path, even if it feels slow, even if it feels uncertain at times. They're beginning to understand that this connection is bigger than both of you. It's part of something divine, something that's meant to teach you both lessons that will change your lives forever. But that kind of connection doesn't come without challenges. It asks you to be strong, to be patient, to trust in the process, even when it feels impossible. They're learning to trust too, to trust themselves, to trust you, and to trust the universe. They're starting to see that this connection isn't here to hurt them. It's here to heal them. And in turn, it's helping you heal too. Because just as they're learning from you, you're learning from them. You're both mirrors for each other, reflecting the parts that need love, attention, and growth. That's why this connection feels so intense at times. It's not just about love. It's about transformation. It's about stepping into the highest version of yourselves. Even when they seem distant, they're thinking about you. They're feeling everything, just like you are. And they're trying to figure out how to move forward in a way that honors both of you. They might not have all the answers yet, but they're working on it. They're doing the inner work, even if you can't see it. The angels want you to know that this journey is unfolding exactly as it should. It might not look the way you expected, but it's leading you to something beautiful, something worth the wait. This connection isn't over. It's evolving. It's growing into something stronger, something more aligned, something divine. If this resonates with you, take a moment to breathe, to feel their energy, their love, and their growth. And write in the comments, "Our love will be reborn." Let that be your affirmation, your reminder that this connection is eternal. No matter the distance, no matter the silence, you are connected. This is not the end. It's a new beginning, a beginning of healing, of growth, and of love that transcends everything. So trust in the journey. Trust in the divine timing of it all, and trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it's meant to. Your love is powerful, it's transformative, and it's leading you both to a place of deeper understanding and connection. This is a journey worth taking, and you are exactly where you're meant to be. Lessons about vulnerability, honesty, and trust. Even if they're distant, they're thinking about you constantly. It's not something they can ignore, even if they try. Their thoughts always circle back to you. They're trying to make sense of everything, trying to understand why this connection feels so powerful, why it pulls at them even when they're focused on other things. You are constantly in their energy, whether they admit it or not. You might feel their energy most strongly at night. In those quiet hours, when the world slows down, their thoughts of you grow louder. It might come to you as a sudden thought, a dream, or an overwhelming emotion. These moments aren't coincidences. That's them reaching out to you, even if they don't realize it. They want you to know that they're not ignoring this connection. They feel it just as deeply as you do, but they're handling it in the only way they know how. Right now, they're stepping back to process everything, to understand what this connection means for them and for their life. This isn't about running away. It's about finding clarity. This is a time of deep transformation for both of you. You're both being guided to look within, to heal, to grow, and to release anything that no longer serves you. Even if it feels painful or uncertain, it's all part of the process. These moments of stillness, of waiting, are just as important as the moments of connection. They're shaping you into the person you're meant to be. The angels want you to trust in divine timing. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. This connection is not over. It's evolving into something greater than you can imagine. If this message resonates with you, write in the comments, "Our love will be reborn." Declare it with faith, knowing that this bond is eternal. Let this be a reminder that your connection goes beyond the physical. Even in the silence, even in the distance, you are connected. No amount of time or space can change that. This is not the end. It's a new beginning. Your bond is a reflection of something divine, a love that transcends the ordinary. It's a love that mirrors your soul, bringing your highest truths to the surface. This connection is not just about being together in the physical sense. It's about evolution, healing, and growth. It's about becoming the best versions of yourselves so that when you do come together, it's in alignment with your higher selves. Even now, their energy surrounds you. They are with you in ways that words can't fully explain. You might feel their presence in subtle moments, a warm feeling, a sudden memory, a sense of peace. These are signs of their love reaching out to you, even when they're quiet. Your love is teaching them so much about themselves. It's showing them their fears, their hopes, and the parts of them they've kept hidden. And it's doing the same for you. This connection is a mirror, reflecting back everything you need to see to grow and heal. They want to be better for you. But first, they need to be better for themselves. This is why they're taking this time to figure things out. It's not about pushing you away. It's about preparing to meet you in the fullness of who they are. You might feel moments of doubt, moments where you wonder if they care as much as you do. But the truth is, their feelings are just as strong, if not stronger. They're just learning how to navigate them, even when they seem distant. They're carrying your energy with them. You're in their thoughts, in their heart, and in their dreams. They might not say it out loud, but you mean more to them than they can express. Trust in this journey. Trust that the love you share is powerful enough to overcome any obstacle. Even when it feels uncertain, the angels are guiding you both toward a deeper understanding of each other and yourselves. This time of transformation is not wasted. It's preparing you for a love that is unshakable, a love that is rooted in truth, trust, and divine purpose. So take comfort in knowing that this connection is eternal. It doesn't fade with distance or time. It grows, it evolves, and it strengthens with every step you take on your individual journeys. You are not alone in this. They feel what you feel. They think about you just as much as you think about them. And they're working through their own battles, just as you are. The angels want you to know that this is a sacred connection. It's not ordinary, and it's not by chance. It was divinely orchestrated, written in the stars long before either of you realized it. This bond is rare, one that many search for, but few truly find. It's a connection that carries purpose, meaning, and lessons meant to shape your soul. It's here to elevate you, to help you grow, and to guide you closer to your highest self. But as with all sacred things, it comes with challenges. The path isn't always smooth, and the journey isn't always easy. It will test your patience, your faith, and your willingness to trust in something greater. Yet, the angels want to remind you that this journey is worth it. Every challenge, every moment of doubt, is part of the process. It's part of the divine plan to bring you closer, not just to each other, but to yourselves. If this resonates with you, take a moment to breathe, close your eyes, and feel their energy around you. It's there, even if you can't see it, even if they're far away. Their soul is connected to yours. This connection is unbreakable. No amount of time or distance can weaken it. It's a bond that transcends the physical, existing on a spiritual level that words can't fully capture. Write in the comments, "Our love will be reborn." Let that declaration be a reminder of the faith you carry for this bond. Faith that no challenge, no silence, and no distance can shake. Because this is not the end. It's a new beginning. A beginning filled with hope. Hope that things will unfold in divine timing. Hope that the lessons you're learning now are preparing you for something greater. A beginning filled with growth. Growth that strengthens your connection even when it feels fragile. Growth that allows you to become the best version of yourself, for you and for them. And a beginning filled with love. A love that defies all limits. A love that isn't just about being together. It's about becoming whole, together and apart. Trust in the process, even when it feels unclear. Trust that the universe knows what it's doing. Trust that every moment, every experience is bringing you closer to where you're meant to be. Trust in the divine plan. It's greater than anything you can imagine. It's working behind the scenes, aligning everything in perfect harmony, even if it doesn't feel like it yet. And trust in yourself. You have the strength, the wisdom, and the courage to navigate this journey. You are exactly where you're meant to be, learning exactly what you need to learn. Take comfort in knowing that you are not alone in this. They feel the connection too. Even if they don't express it, even if they're distant, they feel it. Your love is a force that moves through them, just as it moves through you. It's a reminder of the divine, a reflection of something far greater than either of you. This connection is eternal. It's not bound by time or space. It's a thread that ties your souls together through lifetimes and beyond. And while the path might not always be easy, it's always leading you somewhere beautiful, somewhere filled with understanding, healing, and unconditional love. So hold on to that faith. Hold on to the belief that this is not the end. It's a new chapter, one that is being written with care and intention, one that will bring you closer to yourself, to them, and to the divine purpose of this bond. This is your journey, a sacred, powerful, and transformative journey, and you are exactly where you're meant to be.